Just touched down number 1. So it's 2 things on the to-do list. First, I'm gonna trim the bushes and then cut the grass. I always figure that it's best to trim the bushes first because it's less cleanup on the clippings. A rough draft on the bushes. And guys, when I trim bushes, I try to find that sweet spot to where they previously cut it before. I don't want to cut too far into it, not unless they say, hey, I want them super low. But once you start to cut it, you can find that spot where they typically cut it off at, and it'll kind of just glide right through. And any tips that I would say for hedge trimming, whenever you're trimming, don't rush it. Take it slow. Just let the trimmers do its thing. Because if you try to take it fast, it's not gonna eat the way it should. It'll just skip right over. So if you take it slow, I feel like you'll have a lot better turnout. And also watch around the edges, you know, like that stuff that's hanging out underneath the bushes, because if your bushes are nice and trimmed and yeah, stuff hanging out, it kind of looks bad a little bit. So just keep that in mind. But my plan is to get that with the weed eater. This one down here, that one right there. Show you what the grass look like. SHC 225S. That's what I'm running now, guys. So you guys have been following me. You probably saw the old steel pole saw that I had. I actually had to sell that one because it broke right here at the shaft where the screw connects to the base itself. It had a hairline crack in it, so this whole thing would just spin around. If you have it straight up, the blades will turn just like that. So there's no way that you can cut with that. So I did sell it. I actually got $110 for it. It was my asking price. I put it up on the interweb, and I put it up for $110, and that's what it sold for, $110. Guy came and got it and everything, so it went pretty smooth. I'm pretty sure he probably have some old parts for it. He'll just throw a new shaft on it, and it was the old one, guys. It was that old steel. The carburetors on those were some trash, so replace the carburetor on it, and he throw a new shaft on it. Then he got a $300 saw. That's close to what I paid for this one. It was a little over two, it was like $270, something like that. But I just took the money from the previous saw from me selling it and just put it in the petty cash, man, because you never know, you know, stuff break, or just like this, I gotta replace stuff. So it's really not no money that I could touch at the time. I just had to just put it aside for another day. But she runs good, man. She runs good. I haven't had no complaints with it, and I've used steel, and I'm gonna say, guys, I'm really turning over to the Echo side. I just feel like Echo is a lot lighter. That steel stuff is heavy, man. The motors are strong, but it's heavy. It's real heavy. You saw all those bushes, right? I want to be as light as possible, dude. I want to be light. I'm not trying to be carrying that heavy all day. So I feel like this is pretty light. Let me see if I can get this start. Look, first pull. So no complaints. No complaints. And this one right here, man, it's new. So it should last me for quite some time. That old post I was running, that was late 90s model. So it was time for it to go. All finished up. So you see what I'm saying, guys? Just try to get those little extra clippings that hang overside, you know? Makes it look a lot better. Like this video and leave comments if you have used or are currently using the old school hedge clippers that you use by hand. My neighbor down the street, man, he still uses them faithfully. And his bushes probably look better than some of the work I do with my pole saw. These over here weren't too bad. And I forgot to show you this one over here. I trimmed this one up. I only really took care of the overhang, the stuff that's growing underneath, because you kind of want it to grow up like this. That's how you want trees like that to grow. You want it to grow up. So that's what I'm trying to shoot for there. And I really just trimmed that one all the way down. All the way down. We rolling. Soul food, baby. So this is something I always do, guys. I always make sure the patio is nice and blown off. The furniture, the grill, stuff like that, you know, toys. Just clean that stuff up if you can. Just hit it, you know, real quick. It won't take long, but it'll make the job look a lot more presentable. So we had discussed these hedges one time before, and as you can see, they are a bit overgrown. So that's gonna be my next project. I wasn't too sure exactly which one she wanted trim or she wanted all the way around. I like to be sure before I start cutting. Once you start, it's no do-overs. So I like to be sure. There's times where I'm done free work just because miscommunication. So always make sure it's clear on both sides what it is exactly the client want done. But we're gonna trim these up also, and these up here. So at least $100 job. So update. Yeah, man, this is gonna keep on crumbling. But back to business. Show you what the front look like. Nah, not today. I will sometime next week though. Oh yeah, I'm getting some video of it now. Yeah. The before and after really makes a difference. I said the before and after really makes a difference. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I didn't get the before on this one, but sometime I do. What you think about it? How you think it look? This is a new client. I actually cut the grass yesterday. Show you what it looks like. This one. And these two over here. always like to use the blower just for cleanup, you know, just to get underneath the bushes. For the parts that the rake might miss. I had to bring that boy right there down. A lot easier to maintain. Too easy, guys. Like I said, this is a new client. $50 yard. One more to go. Just touched down to the last one. So this house just been sold. Only the front and out. They said it don't even have to be pretty, but turf's up on the side of my truck, so it's gonna look good. I don't care if it was nothing here. We're trying to beat the rain too, guys. It's supposed to rain at, you hear that thunder? It's supposed to rain in about 30 minutes. Let's get it. Finishing up, guys, just in time. Just in time. It's raining right now. If you made it this far to the video, please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe. And also look for me on Saturdays. Saturdays are the days that I drop videos. And just in closing remarks, guys, just always stay positive. And if it's anything that you want to do in life, take that jump, take that leap, do it. There's no point in waiting. I'd rather fail at trying and know that it's not for me versus not knowing at all. Stay busy, stay positive.